Hey Aries, welcome back to the channel. I just pulled cards for you, and honestly, what came through has me sitting here thinking about this for a minute. The energy around what is being exposed about you right now is absolutely fascinating, and I need to share this with you because the universe is revealing some truths that people around you are definitely noticing. So let me just dive right into this reading because I shuffled my deck, specifically asking what is currently being exposed about you that has people shocked or surprised. And Aries, the cards that came out are telling such a specific story. I am using 10 cards for this reading, and each one is giving us a piece of this puzzle about what others are finally seeing in you that maybe they did not see before, or maybe you have been hiding. Either way, something is coming to light. The first card I pulled is the Empress and Aries. This is card number 4 in the deck, and it is already showing me something really interesting about what is being revealed. The Empress represents abundance, nurturing energy, creativity, and this divine feminine power that creates and manifests. Now here's what is being exposed about you through this card. People are suddenly realizing that you have this incredibly nurturing and abundant side that they never really gave you credit for before. You know how Aries gets this reputation of being all fire and aggression and just charging forward without thinking about others? Well, the Empress is showing that what is being exposed right now is actually the complete opposite of that stereotype. People are seeing that you have been the one holding things together, that you have been creating opportunities not just for yourself, but for others around you, that you have this generosity and this ability to cultivate growth in situations and relationships. What is shocking people is that they are realizing you were not just thinking about yourself this whole time. You were actually planting seeds, nurturing connections, building something sustainable. Maybe you were working behind the scenes on projects that are now coming to fruition, or maybe your emotional investment in people is finally becoming visible. The Empress is exposing your capacity to create beauty and abundance, and for people who only saw you as the warrior charging ahead, this is a revelation. This card is also exposing your creative power. Maybe you have been working on something creative or building something from scratch, and people are now seeing the results. They are shocked because they did not realize you had this in you. The Empress does not just represent small acts of creativity, she represents full manifestation, bringing things from concept into reality. So whatever you have been building or creating, it is now visible and people are taking notice in a way that surprises them. The nurturing aspect here is huge too. The Empress is showing that what is being exposed is how much you actually care about the well-being of others, how much you have been supporting people even when you did not have to, how you have been providing stability or resources or emotional support. For people who thought you were too independent or too focused on your own path, seeing this nurturing side is genuinely shocking. Now, the second card in this one made me pause when it came out is 6 of Cups. This is card number 42 in Aries. This card is exposing something really tender about you. 6 of Cups is all about nostalgia, childhood memories, innocence, past connections, and emotional generosity that comes from a pure place. What is being revealed here is that you have a really soft spot for the past and for people from your past. People are discovering that you are not as forward-focused and forget the past as they thought. They are seeing that you actually hold on to meaningful connections, that you remember kindness shown to you, that you have loyalty to people who mattered to you even years ago. Maybe you recently reconnected with someone from your past, or maybe you did something that showed people you have been thinking about old friendships or old times, and this surprised them. The 6 of Cups is exposing your sentimental side. You might have a reputation for being tough or for moving on quickly, but this card is showing that underneath that you actually treasure memories and past experiences. You might have shared a story recently about your childhood or about something that happened years ago, and people realized you are way more sentimental than they ever knew. This card is also about generous giving without expectation of return. What is being exposed is that you give from a place of genuine care, not because you want something back. You might have done something kind for someone recently that reminded them of an old friendship or an old kindness, and they are shocked that you remembered or that you cared enough to do that. The 6 of Cups shows that you operate from this place of innocent generosity, where you just want to make people happy or bring back good feelings. There is also an element here about healing past wounds. The 6 of Cups can indicate that what is being exposed is your willingness to forgive or to let go of old hurts. Maybe people are seeing that you are not holding grudges the way they expected, or that you reached out to heal something that was broken. This capacity for emotional healing and for choosing peace over pride is what is shocking people right now. The third card is Four of Pentacles, which is card 68. And okay, Aries, this is interesting, because this card usually talks about holding on to things, being protective of resources, or being careful with what you have built. What is being exposed here is that you have actually been way more responsible and strategic with your resources than people realized. People might be discovering that you have been saving money, building financial security, or protecting your investments in smart ways. If you have a reputation for being impulsive or for spending freely, the Four of Pentacles is exposing that you actually have been playing the long game with your finances or your resources. You have been more careful and more strategic than anyone knew. This card can also expose that you have been protective of your energy and your boundaries in ways that people are just now understanding. Maybe they thought you were just being distant or cold, but they are realizing that you were actually protecting your peace and your stability. You are not letting everyone have access to you because you were being intentional about who gets your time and energy. That level of self-protection and boundary setting is being revealed, and some people are shocked that you were that conscious about it. The Four of Pentacles is also exposing your desire for security. People are seeing that underneath your bold Aries exterior, you actually really value stability, and you have been working to create that for yourself. You might have made choices recently that showed people you prioritize security over adventure sometimes, or that you are more grounded and practical than they gave you credit for. This is changing how people see you, because it adds depth to their understanding of who you are. There is also something here about control and wanting to maintain what you have built. What is being exposed is that you do not take your success or your stability for granted. You work to protect it and maintain it. People might have assumed you were careless with your achievements, but they are realizing you are actually very conscious of preserving what you have created. The fourth card is Eight of Swords, and this is card number 58, an Aries. This card is exposing something vulnerable. The Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped, mental restrictions, self-imposed limitations, or situations where you feel powerless even though the way out exists. What is being revealed about you right now is that you have been struggling with something internally that people did not realize. People are discovering that you have been dealing with anxiety or mental stress or feeling stuck in some area of your life. For someone with your reputation as confident and action-oriented, seeing that you have been battling these internal restrictions is shocking to people around you. Maybe you recently opened up about something you have been worried about, or maybe your stress became visible in ways you could not hide anymore. The Eight of Swords is exposing that you do not always feel as free as you appear. You might feel trapped by obligations or by expectations or by your own thoughts. People are realizing that you carry more weight than you show, that you deal with more doubt than they ever suspected. This vulnerability is being exposed, and it is making people see you as more human and more relatable than they did before. This card can also show that what is being revealed is how you sometimes create your own barriers. The Eight of Swords often indicates that the bondage is mental, not physical. People might be seeing that you talk yourself out of things, or that you limit yourself with your own thinking. They are realizing that despite your brave exterior, you sometimes let fear or overthinking keep you stuck. What is interesting about this exposure is that it might actually bring people closer to you. When people see that you struggle too, that you have moments of feeling powerless or confused, it breaks down the idea that you have it all figured out. This authenticity, even though it feels vulnerable, is creating deeper connections because people can relate to you more now. The fifth card is Five of Cups, which is card 41, and this card is Heavy Aries. Five of Cups is about loss, grief, disappointment, and focusing on what went wrong instead of what is still good. What is being exposed here is that you have experienced real loss or disappointment recently, and people are finally seeing how much that affected you. For someone who usually appears strong and unshakable, the Five of Cups is revealing that you have been grieving something. Maybe it is a relationship that ended, an opportunity that fell through, a friendship that changed, or a dream that did not work out the way you hoped. People are discovering that you felt that loss deeply, and this emotional depth is shocking to those who thought you just moved on from things easily. What is being exposed is your capacity for sadness and disappointment. You might have shown emotion recently that people did not expect from you, or maybe they noticed that something has been weighing on you. The Five of Cups shows that you have been mourning something, and now that grief is visible to others. They are seeing that you are not immune to heartbreak, that you actually feel things intensely even if you do not always show it. This card also exposes your struggle to move forward from disappointment. The Five of Cups shows someone stuck looking at what they lost instead of seeing what they still have. People might be realizing that you have been dwelling on something longer than they thought, that you have had trouble letting go, that this loss affected you more profoundly than you let on at first. There is something really humanizing about this exposure, though. When people see that you grieve and hurt and feel disappointed, it changes their perception of you. They realize you are not invincible, that you invest emotionally in things and people, and when those things do not work out, it actually matters to you. This vulnerability is exposing your depth of feeling. The sixth card is Three of Swords, and this is card 53 and Aries. I have to be honest, this card made me take a breath because Three of Swords is about heartbreak, betrayal, painful truth, and emotional wounds. What is being exposed about you through this card is that you have been hurt in a significant way, and people are now aware of it. The Three of Swords reveals that you experienced some kind of betrayal or deep disappointment in a relationship. This could be romantic, friendship, family, or professional, but whatever it was, it cut deep. What is being exposed is that this hurt you more than you showed at the time. People are discovering that you were actually really wounded by something that happened. This card is also exposing the painful truths you have had to face. Maybe you had to accept something about a person or a situation that was hard to accept. Maybe you discovered deception or had to acknowledge that something you believed in was not real. The Three of Swords shows that you went through this painful realization, and now people are seeing that it affected you. What is shocking people is that you do not always show when you are hurt. You tend to put on a brave face and keep moving, but the Three of Swords is revealing that underneath that you were actually dealing with real heartbreak. People are realizing they did not support you through something difficult because they did not know how much it hurt you. This exposure of your pain is creating awareness in others about what you have been through. The Three of Swords can also indicate that what is being exposed is your ability to face painful truths. You did not shy away from acknowledging what hurt, even though it was hard. You looked at the situation clearly, even when it broke your heart. This strength in facing pain, honestly, is being revealed, and people are seeing that your courage is not just about charging forward, it is also about standing still and feeling the hurt when necessary. The seventh card is Queen of Wands, and this is card 35 and Aries. This card is fire. Queen of Wands is confident, charismatic, passionate, independent, and magnetic. What is being exposed through this card is your full power, and people are just now realizing how powerful you actually are. The Queen of Wands is revealing your natural leadership and your ability to inspire others. People are seeing that you do not just talk about doing things, you actually make things happen. You have this energy that gets people excited and motivated, and your passion is contagious. What is being exposed is that you are a natural leader and people want to follow your vision. This card is also exposing your confidence in yourself. The Queen of Wands knows her worth and does not apologize for it. What people are discovering is that you are completely secure in who you are. You are not seeking validation or trying to prove yourself to anyone. You know what you bring to the table and you carry yourself accordingly. For people who might have underestimated you, this self-assurance is shocking. The Queen of Wands is revealing your independence and your ability to create your own path. You do not need anyone to give you permission or support. You make things happen on your own. People are realizing that you are way more capable and self-sufficient than they thought. You have been building your empire and living your life on your terms. And now that others are seeing the results of that independence, they are impressed and maybe a little intimidated. This card is also exposing your magnetic personality. The Queen of Wands draws people in naturally. What is being revealed is that you have this charisma and this warmth that makes people want to be around you. You might not have been trying to be the center of attention, but people are naturally drawn to your energy. This magnetic quality is becoming obvious to everyone around you, and they are seeing why you have the influence you do. The eighth card is King of Cups, which is card 50, and this card brings such an interesting energy because King of Cups is emotionally mature, compassionate, calm under pressure, and balanced between heart and mind. What is being exposed about you? Aries is your emotional intelligence, and people are genuinely surprised by this. The King of Cups is revealing that you have way more emotional depth and understanding than people expected from an Aries. You are not just reacting emotionally. You are actually really good at processing feelings and responding with wisdom. People are seeing that you can hold space for difficult emotions. both your own and others, without getting overwhelmed or reactive. This card is exposing your compassion and your ability to understand what others are going through. You might have helped someone through a difficult time recently, or you offered advice that was emotionally intelligent and mature. People are realizing that you have this depth of understanding about human emotions and relationships. You get it. You understand people on a level that surprises those who thought you were too direct or too blunt to be emotionally sensitive. The King of Cups is also revealing your calmness in emotional situations. You do not let your emotions control you, you work with them. What is being exposed is your ability to stay balanced even when things are emotionally intense. You can be passionate without being chaotic. You can care deeply without losing yourself. This emotional mastery is shocking to people who expected you to be more volatile or reactive. There is also something here about your ability to lead with both strength and compassion. The King of Cups is a leader who people trust because he combines power with empathy. What is being revealed is that you can be strong and kind at the same time, that you can make tough decisions while still caring about how those decisions affect others. This balanced approach to leadership and relationships is becoming visible, and people respect you more for it. The ninth card is Ace of Wands, which is card 23, and Aries, this is your energy. Ace of Wands is pure potential, new beginnings, creative spark, passion, and inspired action. What is being exposed through this card is that you are on the verge of something new and exciting, and people can feel that energy around you. The Ace of Wands is revealing that you have this incredible creative potential that is about to burst into reality. People are seeing that you are full of ideas and inspiration right now. You have clarity about what you want to create or pursue, and that focused passion is visible to everyone around you. They are shocked by how much drive and enthusiasm you have for this new direction. This card is exposing your readiness to take action on new opportunities. The Ace of Wands does not just dream, it does. What people are discovering is that you are not just talking about what you want to do, you are actually positioning yourself to make it happen. You have this energy of someone who is about to launch something significant, and people can sense that you are preparing for a big move. The Ace of Wands is also revealing your creative fire and your ability to inspire others with your vision. You might have shared an idea or a plan recently that got people excited. What is being exposed is your ability to see possibilities that others do not see, and your courage to pursue those possibilities even when they are unconventional. People are shocked by your innovative thinking and your willingness to take creative risks. This card is showing that what is being exposed is your pure, authentic passion. The Ace of Wands represents being genuinely excited about something, not faking enthusiasm, but really feeling it. People are seeing that you are lit up by something right now, that you have found something that truly ignites your spirit. This authentic passion is magnetic, and people are drawn to it. They want to know what you are so excited about, because your energy is contagious. The 10th and final card is the Star, and this is card 18 and Aries. I have to tell you, this card as the final card in this reading is absolutely beautiful. The Star is about hope, healing, inspiration, renewed faith, and believing in a better future. What is being exposed through this card is that despite everything you have been through, you still have hope and you still believe in your dreams. The Star is revealing your resilience and your ability to heal from whatever hurt you experienced. Those earlier cards showed loss and heartbreak and feeling trapped, but the Star is exposing that you did not let those things destroy you. You are healing. You are renewing your faith in yourself and in life, and people are seeing that strength. They are shocked by your ability to go through difficult times and come out still believing in good things. This card is exposing your inspirational energy. The Star is one of the most hopeful cards in the deck, and it is showing that you inspire hope in others. People look at what you have overcome, and they feel encouraged about their own challenges. What is being revealed is that your journey and your refusal to give up actually motivates other people. You might not have realized that you have this effect on others, but the Star is showing that your light helps others find their way. The Star is also revealing your authenticity and your willingness to be yourself without apology. The Star is naked, vulnerable, completely genuine. What is being exposed is that you are done pretending or hiding parts of yourself. You are showing up as you really are, flaws and all, and this authenticity is refreshing to people. They are seeing the real you, and it is making them want to be more authentic themselves. This card is exposing your faith in the future. Despite disappointments and despite painful experiences, you still believe that good things are coming. You still have dreams and you still trust that things will work out. The star shows that you have this optimistic spirit that refuses to be crushed by temporary circumstances. People are discovering that you are fundamentally hopeful and that you maintain your vision of a better future, even when current reality is challenging. So Aries, let me bring all of this together for you. What is being exposed about you right now is this really complex and beautiful picture of who you actually are beyond the surface. People are discovering your nurturing abundance through the Empress, your sentimental loyalty through Six of Cups, your strategic protection of resources through Four of Pentacles, and your internal struggles through Eight of Swords. They are seeing your grief and disappointment through Five of Cups and Three of Swords, understanding that you feel things deeply, even when you do not show it. They are recognizing your powerful, confident independence through Queen of Wands and your emotional intelligence through King of Cups. They are witnessing your passionate new beginnings through Ace of Wands and your resilient, hopeful spirit through the Star. What is shocking, people, is that you are not one-dimensional. You are not just the bold, fearless Aries stereotype. You are nurturing and sentimental. You are strategic and protective. You struggle and you grieve and you feel trapped sometimes. You are powerful and emotionally intelligent. You are creative and hopeful and inspiring. The exposure happening right now is showing people all of these dimensions of who you are, and for those who only knew one side of you, this is a revelation. They are seeing your complexity, your depth, your vulnerability, your strength, and your humanity all at once. Some people might be shocked because they realize they did not really know you. Others might be shocked because they are seeing strengths they never expected. Either way, the truth about who you are is coming to light, and it is changing how people perceive you. The beautiful thing about this exposure is that it is bringing the right people closer to you. When you show your real self, including the struggles and the wounds and the fears, you create space for authentic connection. The people who are meant to be in your life will see all of you and love you more for it. The ones who cannot handle your complexity or your truth will naturally fall away. And that is okay. This is a powerful time for you, Aries. What is being exposed is setting you free in a way because you do not have to maintain any facades anymore. People are seeing who you really are, and you get to just be that person without apology. Own this exposure. Own all of these parts of yourself. The nurturing creator, the loyal friend, the strategic protector, the vulnerable human, the grieving heart, the powerful leader, the emotionally wise counselor, the passionate visionary, and the hopeful believer. All of it is you, and all of it is being revealed right now. Thank you so much for being here with me for this reading. If any of this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I always love hearing how the cards show up in your life. Take care of yourself, Aries, and remember that being fully seen is a gift even when it feels vulnerable. I will see you in the next reading.